unici che hanno paura sono loro, perché hanno capito che sta per finire il loro sistema di potere. Non ha paura l'Italia della gente per bene, non ha paura l'Italia produttiva, non ha paura l'Italia di chi vuole lavorare, non ha paura l'Italia delle donne che non chiedevano quote in ogni ambito, ma chiedevano servizi e meritocrazia. Non ha paura l'Italia dei giovani che vogliono non dover scappare dalla loro terra. Non ha paura chi sogna un'Italia orgogliosa, chi vuole tornare a essere fiero della sua nazione, della sua gente, della sua bandiera. Quell'Italia non ha paura, quell'Italia è pronta. Noi siamo pronti e lo vedrete insieme il 25 settembre.
Hello, I'm in Liverpool city centre on this rainy Tuesday morning, but I've news to report, so video has to be done, rain or not. The latest poll puts the Labour Party 17 points ahead of the Conservatives, popularity wise, after the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Kwasi Kwarteng, if I pronounced that right, after his disastrous £45 billion tax cuts. It hasn't gone down too well. Also, the pound's beginning to fall already, so the Labour are riding the polls and they're in the front now, popularity wise. Now in a few months time, someone in the Tory party will come up with something and they'll be riding the polls, and they'll be in the lead popularity wise, and the pantomime and circus continues. Now, I understand the public, there's no one to vote for, so it's a case of Tweedledee or Tweedledum. The video at the front, Giorgia Meloni, the next Prime Minister of Italy, she speaks with passion, with fire in her heart. She loves her people, she loves her country, she's a real patriot. And until we get a leader like that, the pantomime and circus is going to continue, because these don't love Britain and they don't have the interest of its people at heart. In fact, all they have at heart is their own personal careers. You see, Liz Truss, people like her, they want short-term popularity. They're not thinking long-term for Britain, right? They'll borrow money, they'll do whatever they can to try and win popularity and further their own careers without the long-term concern of what they're doing to this country. Whereas patriots and good people like Giorgia Meloni, the rain's coming down heavy, you know, they get some shade in some cover. People like Giorgia Meloni, they care for Italy, they care for its people, its future. These people ruling over us don't. What they do, as I've said before, they kick the football that far ahead. Excuse me? They kick the football that far ahead. By the time the next Prime Minister or government catches up with it, they're out of office and it's someone else's problem. And this is what happens time in and time out. And I understand the dilemma of the public. There's no one of a credible alternative to vote for, but I do believe things are changing, because I think Liz Truss, like all the rest of the Liberals running Britain, they're going to run it into the ground, because liberalism can't save Britain. We need a proper leader, right, like Giorgia Meloni, right? That's what we need, right? That's going to stand up to everyone else in the world and say, right, we're putting Britain first, we're putting the people of this country first, we're putting Liverpool first, wherever you live, right? And in my case, it's this lovely city, Liverpool. I've just had to get some cover here. The rain's coming down quite heavy. I'll be standing next year in the local council elections in Kensington and Fairfield. Well, I'll be giving the people there they'll have an alternative. They won't just have Tweedledee and Tweedledee. They'll have Joe Owens to vote for, right? So next year, you either vote Labour or you vote Joe Owens, right? And I suggest you vote Joe Owens. Give me a go, give me a try. I care for the people of that community. I care for the people of Liverpool, right? like Giorgia Meloni cares for the people of Italy, and that's what we need here, a real leader. Look at the fire and the passion, the way she talks. That's all we need. These people are going to bankrupt Britain. They're going to destroy it. They've got no intentions of tackling mass immigration. Liz Truss is actually wants more migrants to come in to fill post-Brexit shortage of labour and all this crap jobs and whatever. It's just nonsense, you know. And this is what's happening, right? They've no intention of tackling the migrant crisis on the Channel. You know, the migrants coming across the Channel and whatever. They're just going to let Britain sink further and further because it's all about them. It's all about short-term popularity and not the long-term welfare of this country and its people. Okay, I'm going to go and find a coffee shop now and get dry. Okay, take care.